organization and how you drive health and wellness. So for Danone, you guys won Asia's Best Employer for 2022 as well as a certified B Corp. I don't know if the audience understand what B Corp really means. Can you explain that to us first?
Yeah, with pleasure. I think for us, what we saw, and that's actually embedded in B Corp, is what we saw and what many people around the world start to realize is that companies, it's not just about what you are doing. What is your product you're producing or your service that you're offering? It's also about how you are doing it. What is your role in society? How do you want to take care not only about your financial shareholders, but also your other stakeholders, communities, employees, customers, consumers? So it's a lot, and that's all about in B Corp. It's a lot about balancing profit and purpose. Not only working for the financial KPIs, but also working to make a better world step by step for your consumers, for your customers, for your communities, for the environment, and so on. So we saw that B Corp in that perspective is a major point in attracting talents. And B Corp is so much more than just one or two. It's a very compelling story, of which people is a major point, and therefore we focus a lot on it. And with regards to people, it's a lot about the engagement of the people that we want to keep high, be it with the normal, I would say, celebrations, the big events throughout the year, but also small successes that we celebrate together, small moments of joy, of fun together. And then a second point on it is also about the development of the people. So we are, even though you don't see it at me, obviously, but we are a Cambodian company. I'm the only one, actually, and I'm trying to learn now Cambodian because otherwise I cannot communicate even with the whole team. So we really promote people from intern. We try to learn new skills to people. And that is very, very important for us. And last point on this one is that, and that's also one of the philosophies of B Corp, is that somehow you need to also measure what you do. So we have a Danone People survey every year where we see and track where we are today. And it helps us a lot in crafting new action planning, so that it's not just out of the box new plan. No, it's a plan that is responding to the needs of the people, and that's paying off.
Just a follow-up to that question, as you do pulse checks with the organizations, what are some key things that you think of when you do action plannings, for instance?
Yeah, I think when we get the results of the Danone People survey, we spend a lot of time in first of all understanding the results, because obviously people vote or give comments, but it's very difficult to understand, okay, what is representative for the full community or what is just an ad hoc comment or reflection. So we first spend quite a lot of time in the interpretation, the understanding of the results, and then once we get there, we try to craft specific plans per department, where the team leaders are discussing with the people, okay, this is what we think is the general feeling of the team, this is the things that we can improve, these are the things that we are really doing very well, so how can we further celebrate these achievements, and then it's all about continuous efforts. As I was saying, it's not so much about making a PowerPoint or an action plan, it's making it really part of the day-to-day environment, the day-to-day activities.
So purpose is one of the driving force, and actually being able to take a pulse survey and actually to understand in terms of what is the reason behind how they're feeling and actually putting into action plan. So purpose and authenticity, I think, is important in that aspect. Okay, thank you so much.